Welcome to Film Canada Press. I have an update for you on the charge for trespass to premises, which was put on me by Constables Wong and Kramers on Easter Monday, April 3rd, 2021 at the Commonwealth Community Recreation Centre. The court date, as it turns out, was actually supposed to have been on May 17th, as I was told. However, in speaking to my legal aid advisor, it turns out that the charges were withdrawn and finalized on May 13th, so they waited until the trial date, as I suspected, and then chickened out at the last second. The charges have been withdrawn, and the legal aid advisor went out of her way to tell me that they were not only withdrawn, but finalized. They did not want to have any part of that jazz in a court of law. So, once again, public photography is not a crime. It was not a crime then. It is not a crime now. I'm immediately going to go back to the rec center at my earliest convenience. I want to make sure I have that paperwork in my hand, and I will once again film in public. My next step will be a lawsuit against the City of Edmonton, CS Security, the Edmonton Police, and the individual officers and security guards involved in this situation. The consequence was not only the suffering and the fear of being stuck in that cage and choked on my neck gaiter, the false arrest, the violation of my constitutional rights, including the right to speak to an attorney, but also the fact that a withdrawn charge can still show up on your criminal record and must be cleared, which takes time and a large amount of money. So these people have caused a detriment to my future through no fault of my own, and I will be seeking compensation from the officers, the EPS, the CS security guards, and the City of Edmonton for my wrongful arrest. So once again, we got a victory, guys. I wish that they had withdrawn a lot earlier. It might have saved them a lot of troubles, like what they did in the case of Canadian Rights Media for his stunting ticket. However, this goes to prove once again that there was never any crime in me taking photos outside of the community rec center. In fact, I could take pictures inside, and I will go back there, and with paper in hand, I'm going to show them that the charges were withdrawn and that there is no such crime. And I will continue to go back, and if they want to arrest me again, they can arrest me again, and we'll increase the cost of the lawsuit. We'll double it, maybe even triple it. So I'm very happy to report that to you guys. And now the EPS know who they're fucking around with, and will also use this in evidence in dealing with them for the complaint, which they're continuing to drag their feet on. This was made about the same time, or maybe even before, the complaint against Hankwich, which is already well into the LURB stage. Again, I can't comment on the LURB investigation. However, the other one is ongoing, and I'm still waiting for a result on that and some disclosure. I'll be very curious to see what excuses they come up with to let the police officers off on those charges, which we all know they will do everything in their power to do so. So there you go, folks. Charges withdrawn and finalized. There was no charge, and it was a false arrest by Constables Wong and Kramers of the Edmonton Police Department. Feel free to contact the Edmonton City Police and let your thoughts be known. Do it respectfully always and legally. Don't do anything that's going to get you in trouble, or I'm not suggesting anything criminal, that's for certain. But feel free to let them know that public photography is not a crime. I'm also going to put a link for my petition, which I did my last video on. It's a petition at change.org. If we can get 25 signatures or more on that, it goes to the House of Commons. It's a statement affirming that public photography is not a crime. Let's keep working, guys. Let's not give up on this. This is important. This is our freedoms being eroded every day. This is the kind of thing that happens when people don't understand that public photography is not a crime. If we can make it more public, if we can make it better known, if we can bring more consequences to dirty cops using this Trespass to Premises Act illegally, we will do so. I'm also going to make every effort to find a proper constitutional lawyer to have the Trespass to Premises Act thrown out as unconstitutional. I want it destroyed. I want it eliminated. from the Alberta law books, and I will not give up until it disappears. Film Canada Press. That's score one for the victory for the good guys. Let's go.